Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for the US stock indices. We're gonna start with Nasdaq for the daily analysis as usual on the 4 hour chart. As you can see, we're still in our impulse 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, and I didn't change, of course, this count yet, and that because I was expecting something to happen like this to be sure that we are still in a wave 4 here. We still need, of course, the price to push for higher, and this is what we got today. Now, of course, we be careful, guys. War is back, and the tension in the Middle East is back since the last 2 days, and we start to see, of course, a lot of red, a lot of green at the same time, pushing up and down, high volatility. So trade safe, guys. So, of course, currently we got invalidation of anything impulsive. Basically, we are still in a potential zigzag finished here, ABC, since we got invalidation. And that means we are in zigzag so far. Wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, and a wave 5 can be an ending diagonal as we were expecting, but a lot of up and down. So we have to be careful with it. Of course, the 1-to-1 Fibonacci level has to be taken from the A to the B to the C in case we are still bearish here looking for lower. But don't forget that also the diagonal is still playing there. If we are in a 1, 2, and a wave 3 here, sorry, the 2 is larger right now. It's the whole ABC that we got already there. And so we have a full ABC or W, X, and a Y because this is, of course, 3 waves. W, X, and a Y. So let's change this so far. This is a W, X, and a Y. So in this case, we are looking at a potential wave 2 still, and can be a wave 3 toward the upside, 4 and a 5, meaning continuation of this ending diagonal is still there and still can be played. This is a bullish scenario, guys. So we're going to put the pass for this probability so you don't mess it up. Here we go. This is the bullish still there, while the bearish also is potentially here the diagonal that we have an A, B, and a C in a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. This is your wave 4 unfolding there. You're still expecting a wave 5 to be in a form of a zigzag as well. So this is a bearish scenario. This is exactly what I'm looking for as 1-to-1 28K and as bearish. And if we are looking for bullish, is the 31K. Now, highest probability here, if you want to talk probabilities, well, it's a very sideways, guys. So it is 50-50 right now, unfortunately. With Nasdaq again, we're back to uncertainty here. And that because, of course, the probabilities are 50-50. It can simply dump for wave 5, hitting the 1-to-1, or it can simply continue toward the upside. All what we can do here is giving, of course, key levels, and that means once you take this confirmation for higher, therefore the probability becomes, of course, higher for the bullish. I'm gonna explain why. So basically, 29K886 is your bullish scenario probability getting higher. Why? Because if we are here in a zigzag and we're looking for a wave 5, of course, pushing higher than this, it makes somehow the wave 4 longer than the wave 2. Also, you break the high there in case also you have double 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is another probability for bearish, of course, but still very far. But anyway, you remove a bearish probability, and of course, the momentum gets higher and stronger at this area here by taking this high. And that means the wave 4 can start to be longer than the wave 2 there. And that means, of course, we are tending to be bullish more than bearish. Okay, so basically, if we stay below this confirmation for higher, the probability is still going for bearish. So we gotta be careful. So in this case, if the price stays below the 29K886, higher probability can be, of course, for the bearish, but slightly, guys, and not very, very high probability. Yeah, so it's very tricky, so be careful with it. Now, if we want to talk as logic here and alternation and guidelines as per Elliott Wave, a wave 4 here is very hard to call from such a wave 2. The timing of such a wave 4 is very, very large, especially if we are talking here about a large triangle. Another probability, of course, which is very sideways, 50-50 again. So basically, if this is a triangle, that is a very, very large one based on the wave 2, meaning preferably that the wave 4 stays here and that your bullish scenario as a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, the ending diagonal, push up, because this as a wave 4, okay, it works perfectly with this wave 2. That's totally fine. But such a long wave 4 here is incredible. Yeah. So that is regarding Nasdaq, guys. So yeah, I cannot say that we are very bullish. I cannot say we are very bearish right now. It's 50-50 still, sideways, and still, of course, yeah, the market still need a very clear decision there. However, confirmation for higher, it give us a little bit higher probability that we're pushing for this ending diagonal toward the upside. This is all what I can help with today, guys. So be careful with the wars as well again, and the tension. It's incredible. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 here for SPX is still, of course, can be played. Basically, we didn't took the wave 3 target and we didn't took the high. That means also the triangle is still there playing. So we gotta be careful. Longer wave E can be possible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 still can be played. This is regarding, of course, the sideways, all the bullish mostly, because you would like to see continuation toward the upside. Even in a zigzag wave 3 here, meaning 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 is required as well. Now, for the bearish, that means you are in an A, B, and a C here, and this wave C can still unfold as a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 ending diagonal or something like that. But basically, in SPX, higher probability is going for the bullish more than the bearish, because it is most likely sideways and we didn't continue for something very, very deep. Now be careful for the bearish. It can be still a deeper wave E here, meaning this wave E can transform to a zigzag again, and then of course one more leg, and then pushing for higher. And that's why the bullish in SPX has higher probability. I would say 60% for the bullish is much more than the bearish 40%. Even if we dive deeper, the bullish is still there. You know, this is the thing. Like, you cannot be bearish before invalidation again for this new triangle. Also invalidation of the total bullish, because you have two key levels here to watch, meaning of course 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Before taking this low, you cannot make sure you are bearish, totally bearish. So very high probability, and I don't know why SPX is decoupling from Nasdaq, guys. The probabilities in SPX are higher than Nasdaq even to be bullish, then break like break even like 50-50 in Nasdaq. Okay. So this is what I'm saying there. So it depends. Yeah, it depends, guys. I know that things should be very close to each others between Nasdaq and SPX, but somehow when you read this properly and with high details a little bit, you will realize that okay, SPX has a very high momentum still for the bullish, and we didn't got any invalidation yet. Before taking this number or those numbers, we cannot turn into bearish. So it's a very large gap still, while Nasdaq is not. Yeah, it's very close. It has already invalidated a triangle over there, and pushing for maybe larger triangle, meaning A, B, C, D, and an E, or you are still looking for higher, but still 50-50. Yeah, so but as you can see, the difference with SPX, the momentum, guys. For Dow Jones also, we were looking for a confirmation for higher, and I'm still on it. Despite this move toward the downside, I'm looking for an ABC here and to rebound again toward the upside. And that because the confirmation for higher is taken, we cannot take this as an expanding diagonal. Anyway, the wave 1 is longer than wave 3, not allowed. You cannot take this as even like a diagonal, a contracting diagonal. Wave 5 longer than wave 3, not allowed again, leaving us only with double 1, 2, A, B, and a C here. A, B, and a C, and then pushing for higher again. And of course, the 1-to-1 taken here from the wave 5 longer than wave 3. It's a large bull flag. And that means, of course, we might dive deeper first before we push very, very high again. So I'm still in that scenario, the very high wave 3 that it might unfold over there. Again, be careful from the war news and everything is happening around again. Unfortunately, this scenario is back. I thought that I'm back much more stronger to the channels, because of course I was taking it easy a little bit before, during the war tension. The market was very volatile, up and down, up and down. So I'm gonna get a lot of hate comments for the invalidation every day. Unfortunately, it came back. The same thing came back right now. We see a lot of tension, news from here and from there. We're gonna hit here, we're gonna hit there. So that is really incredible for the market. Hopefully that it will not keep that way for a long time, guys. But I promise I will stay there this time. I will try my best for you guys. But trade safe. This is the most important. Trade safe. Follow the invalidation. Follow the confirmation. You will be okay, guys. That was it for Dow Jones, SPX, and Nasdaq. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments. See you in the next one. Bye bye.